Hey guys, hope everybody's having a great day. I'm sorry if the sun's real bright back there behind us. So we are out on location at a new permission. This is actually an old nursery here in town where we live. The family has owned it since at least 1969 from what I can find online. I think it might have been previous to that, but that's when they started keeping records. But the awesome part about this nursery here is the owner actually kept two of the original houses that were on the street part of the block. There was 3 or 4 and then another building over here to my left. And I'll show some aerials now. So yeah, those are the aerials, and here's the picture of how it looks from the sky right now on Google. Alright, so that's pretty cool stuff if you like the kind of stuff I like. So we're gonna start metal detecting this area. He said it's been metal detected a couple years ago, but hey, I'm down for a challenge. This is a big old piece of property, and I guarantee that there's something out here waiting to be discovered. So we're gonna get going, and we'll turn the camera on first. Good thing we find, guys. Up here in the front yard of the house here, I'll show the front of it. There's the first one. There's the girls. There's the second one, and there actually used to be a house that sat next to that one too, but that one's gone. But we're over here at the first hole. Well, not a hole yet, but oops. Let's get that out of the way. Coming up at a 49, bunch of iron, bunch of trash. Actually, that's a 59 up to 60, real jumpy. Kind of a trashy signal, but we'll dig it out. All right, guys, well, it was coming up real low because it was, oh, there's more. Well, first signal, let's see what kind of, it was a coin. It's a Lincoln, and first signal is going to be a Wheatie. Look at that. Wow, this was going to be, it turned out to be a good permission. Let's see what year this thing is. If I can get it to focus. No, let me just see here. $1944 Wheatie for the first signal. Might have kissed it with the shovel, but, and there's another signal down here, so if I can get it pulled out and find it, I'll turn the camera back. All right, guys, that wheat penny was here. Here's where I had my dirt thrown, and I'm getting another Wheatie signal. 78, 72, and it's not showing as deep as that one. That one was like 8 or 9 inches deep. So let's see what this one really is. I'm gonna go ahead and do it live since that last one was a Wheatie. Oh yeah, nice and deep. Yeah, this is gonna be a good one here. Yeah, this might not be a Wheatie, so let me get to the bottom of this hole here and I will. Yeah, so it looks like this one's just going to be a really deep like pipe or something down in there, so I'm going to get this cleaned up. There was a brick in the hole, so I'm going to throw that back in there. All right, guys, next signal coming in at a 90 with a little bit of mineralization on it. It's not real deep, but look at all those wasp nests up there and stuff. Put this in the big pocket and move on. It's starting to rain on me, so we're going to keep treading on. Next signal here coming up at a 65. I dug down, and I think that this is a piece off of an old toy gun or a toy car. I'm not sure, but it's definitely that old pop metal die-cast type stuff, maybe before die-cast, but still a cool little relic though. Back out here. I was over there earlier. I got rained out, so I had to run home and take my wife and daughter home. Came back out here because it died off a little bit. But over here at the next signal, getting a real good 78. jumping around, going all the way down to 70. So I will dig this thing out, turn it. Just a broken copper bolt, or nut rather. All right, guys, next signal. You can imagine the numbers and stuff that was giving me. Screaming at like a 90. Showed a bunch of mineralization, so I knew it was something like this. All right, guys, on to the next one. We're working our way back over to the old house. We've moseyed our way back from over here to the foot of these steps, getting a really good 78 signal down here. So, might be a weedy, probably trash. Let's see. Oh. Looks like a coin. Awesome. Second weedy. Live dig. Well, not really, but kind of. Same, but different, but still same. Another 1944. What? Hold up. Just because I know people are going to be like, no way. That's not it. There it is right there. And that one's kissed with a shovel. Two 1944s. Cool deal. I'll get some close-ups of these together after the hunt. All right, guys. Real deep and real loud. Big old iron bolt. I'm gonna sit this on the step so I ain't gotta tote this thing out in the pouch. Got a couple other items up there too I'm gonna carry out. All right, guys. All right, guys. This signal was coming up at a solid 90, jumping around to 91 when I rotated on it, and I see a edge that kind of looks shiny, but I'm not sure. But first, let's save this guy here. Check this little guy out. Let's put him back down here. All right, let's see. Oh, nope, that's just gonna be a regular quarter, I believe, guys. Yep. 1974. Oh, and I just dropped it. There it is. Oh, no, is that 87, maybe? 67. Yep, 87. Cool. There's silver out here somewhere, I know it. Alright, guys, I feel like we're getting warm on the old stuff. This here, you can see the old designage on it. It's got I think that's an old cap gun barrel, because that's the other half of it there that broke off. Just trash, but that gives us the age of this place, because it's been a while since stuff like that was made. So we'll put it in a pouch and clean it up and show some pictures of it after. Alright, guys, wheat sit number 3 was real deep, man. These pennies are super deep. Try to get this thing cleaned up before it dries so I can get a date. 1932D. That's a good one. Where's that 1932D quarter at? Jeez Louise, I think that's a good quarter. Alright. Wish I had a quarter to go with that. Well, I just dropped it, so let me find, guys, over here at the next hole. I already pulled it out, but I haven't cleaned it off yet. Looks like a old... Oh, no, it's a different one. I haven't seen this one ever before. It's broken, but I think this was a water hose nozzle turner on and off thing. A valve. But it's weird. It looks like it was bent. This should be pushed down to here and connected. But might have got hit with a lawnmower or something like that. Cool find though. Alright, guys, on to the next one. Skeeters are coming out. Alright, guys, right here I was getting a really weird signal. It was going everywhere from like 30, and then I turned on it and it'd get up to like low 70s. And then when I dug down, got this old pin. It's a very small, I think they're called like stubby pins or something like that. But it's an old style, and it's got a name written in cursive on the little thing here. Definitely not a pin somebody dropped yesterday. So I will keep this thing safe enough and show it in the wrap up after I get it cleaned up. Pretty cool find. Alright, on to the next. Alright, guys, the wind is coming in and it's starting to drizzle on me a little bit, but I was getting a really good weedy signal right here. And you see at the end of my pinpointer there, oh, not even a weedy. Huh. Wow. Man, that sounded just like a weedy too. Same numbers. So it's a piece of copper. You see that reeded edge? I'll take good close pictures of that. That's all I seen. I thought for sure that was a dang coin. Oh well. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Guys, sorry for the road noise. There's a lot of traffic right now. Was getting a good 70s, high 70s, down to like 75. So I have a feeling this one's going to be copper. It is a regular memorial, but yeah, it's 1972. All right, I'll show it in the wrap-up, guys. That's a nice one there. That was dropped right after it was minted, it looks like. No wear on it whatsoever. All right, in the pouch it goes. Guys, I'm seeing a little edge of silver. Bear with me here. Let me take this camera off here so I can get you guys down close to the money. Hey! Right here. Coming up as a solid 91. Oh, I lost it. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, look at that edge. Look at that edge. Is it going to be a Merc? Is it going to be a Merc? Oh, it's a Silver Rosie. On the board with a Silver Rosie. Yeah. Got a 1962. I'll rub it since it's a Rosie, but yes. I knew there was silver out here waiting for us to find. Awesome find, awesome find. Put it in the silver pile. All right, let's go find the next one. Man, that cleaned up really pretty. 1960, or 62 rather. Yes. Love it. Another weedy. 1951. Change, or money was definitely exchanged hands out here. So, we might be on to something. Hopefully we get us a good nice quarter. Another weedy. 1944 Denver. Man, there are tons of Wheaties out here. Another Wheatie. And this soil is really, really nice to these coins. 1941. Don't see a mint mark on that one. So 1941D. Back's real crusty. That's probably like at least 10 Wheaties out of this yard. That's awesome. Or off this property, rather. Alright, thanks for watching. Alright, guys. Getting a solid 70 signal. It was showing real shallow, but it was not. So I figured it was a little bit bigger. I got a toy car, and it looks like a Tootsie. It looks like it's all there too. I'm gonna get this thing cleaned up with the brush, and hopefully the wheels and everything are, oh, I don't think they are. But that is still super cool. It's all there, and it's like a convertible truck or something. Or a convertible car. Oh wow, that is super cool. Alright guys, let me get this cleaned up and I will show it. Alright, there it is, guys. Super awesome find. That's about as good as I'll be able to get it cleaned up out here in the field. Definitely looks like it was a old, I think they're called Headleys, or maybe a Tootsie. But if you look, the wheels were inside here, and they're still remnants of them, but they have broken off from being in the ground forever. Super cool find. I'm going to get this cleaned up real good when I get home, and I'll show some really nice pictures of it in the wrap-up for everybody. This might end up being the relic of the hunt, or, you know, find of the day with all these Wheaties. So, stay tuned, guys. Thanks. I haven't really done any live digs out here this morning yet, so I'm getting a high 70s, 80 signal. 79, 82, 85. I don't think it's a Wheatie, because all the weeds I have found out here are hitting in around the 70s. So it might just be a big old piece of like aluminum can trash, but just in case it's something good. Oh yeah, I think it's going to be much bigger than I want it to be. So let's get down there and find out. Well, yeah, it's about overloading my pinpointer, so just about. Oh, either that or I laid it right on top of it. Nope. Wow. Just a orange dime. Never dug an orange dime. It's going to be a 1968. Just a couple years late. Alright. Close-up pictures in the wrap-up. Alright, guys, getting a real nice signal right here, so I'm deciding to do it live. Man, that sounds good. Coming up as a 91-92, guys. Let me make sure I pinpoint this right, because Alright, let's see. It doesn't seem that like it's deep, whatever it is. Either that or it's just huge. Alright, let's see here. Yeah, I think I cut way too deep. Oh no. It is still in the hole, so it's deeper than I thought. Kind of not a good sign, but oh, it's up here high. Oh, snap, guys. Hold on, let me take you off of here. Sorry for the ride. Look at all these ants. Then look at that reeded edge. Got a silver. Oh, guys. No. Guys, this is a bucket lister, not a Washington quarter. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I don't even know what to do. I'm actually a little shaky here. That is a 1930. Look how beautiful that thing came out. A 1930 Standing Liberty quarter, guys. Never, ever gotten one of these before. I knew it was just a matter of time with all these 30s and 40s Wheaties out here. Awesome. Sorry, I am super excited right now. I cannot even contain myself, guys. Wow. Wow. Alright, guys. I don't even know if I can keep on. Oh my gosh. Alright, on to the next. Alright, guys. Just flipped it out with the hand digger. Let's find out. Is this going to be Wheatie number 10 million? It is. Look at that side. Wow, these coins are very well preserved. And what it is, it's like a really rich topsoil, because this is an old nursery, and then under it is gravel. So I don't know how that preserves these coins, but it sure as heck does. So this one's going to be year 57, 1957. All right, guys, on to the next one. All right, guys, getting a really jumpy 80 signal here, and when I pulled it out, it's this toy car here. Looks like a local advertising piece because it has a local company's name from a town over, Safety Products. So yeah, it might be just an old advertising piece or something like that. I'll have to get it up and show it in the wrap up. It's definitely smushed. So all right, guys, next signal here is coming up at a 78. I think I just flipped it out, so let's see. Oh, it looks like a coin ball. It's gonna be a penny. Yep, just a library penny. A stinking Lincoln. All right, on to the next signal, guys. Next signal, beautiful 1941 Wheatie. About 3 inches under the ground. It's crazy. All right, guys, back out here next morning, Sunday. Already got a couple pieces of trash. About to pick this piece of paper here up. But I'm gridding off this side of the driveway. Yesterday I did the other side where I found that Standing Liberty and that silver dime and stuff like that. All about 10 Wheaties total. Right here, let me turn my sensitivity back up. I'm getting a lot of like, there we go. It was hard to find it because I heard it and I'm like, oh, that's a good one. But this grass is just so thick. That sounds like a coin if I've ever heard one, but I'm probably wrong. So let me get this thing out and I'll turn it. I flip the plug. It's coming up as a 83, solid 83, staying right there. So let's pinpoint this thing real quick and see what she is. Sorry for all that high grass, guys. Oh, no way. No way. That thing was ringing up too low. Look at this. Hold on, guys. I'm going to spin you around and take you off here real quick. Oh, actually, I can just do it just like this. Look at this. Look at this. It's a Merc. It's a Merc. Oh, it's a beautiful Merc. Probably a 1943. Yep. That's like the most common year, I think. That's the one I see the most of anyway. Awesome. Cool. Found another one. I just gave one of these away in a giveaway to Clark's Cove. So, that's cool. Wow, this one was dropped pretty early, like that Standing Liberty, because it is just in very good condition. Alright, guys. Shoot, yeah. On signal here coming up at a real solid 65. I kind of see a shape over here, but I haven't pulled it out yet, so let's see. Oh, cool. I'm not sure what it is, but it's got a patent date on it. It says patent Feb 13th, 1912. Cool deal. Nice old relic. Let's get this thing brushed off real quick and I'll turn you guys back on. There it is, guys. Up here it says Charlottetown, New York, patent February 13th, 1912, with a C with a diamond in it, made in USA. I'll also get some pictures up of this too. Oh, here on the back it says Sportsman's. Sportsman's, yeah, that's what it says. Huh. Interesting. Alright, guys, I have two matching signals side by side. First one ends up being a Wheatie. Let's see if I can get a year off of it. The bugs are out. Let's see. Pretty green one. 1952. And it looks like my camera's a little foggy, so I will get some close-up pictures of everything this time for sure. The one next to it was just a regular library. 1964. Coming up at a 65 on the simplex here. Not sure what that used to be. Definitely old. I think it's just a cheap metal, but it was ringing up at a 65, so I thought it might have been a modern zinc penny, but I'll show it in the wrap up though. Alright guys, right here, coming in at like a low 60. It was almost a mid-tone. I was gonna dig it anyway, and I'm really glad I did, but anyway, it says it looks like a button, and it says one piece. That's all it says. And the back has got that little piece on it there. I don't know if this is a cuff link. I think it is, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna get it cleaned off, and I will definitely show this piece in the wrap up. Another cool relic. All right, guys. Thank you. All right, guys. Just flipped up the plug. We're gonna look for this thing together here. Oh, ooh. Oh, just a quarter. 1965. 1 year off of being silver. Oh, got another one right here. Oh, and a Wheatie. That's Wheatie number 5. 1954 Wheatie and a 1965 Washington in the same hole. Cool. That's why it was ringing up all cattywampus like. Word of the day, cattywampus. On to the next one. Another Wheatie, right here. It's a 1941, no mint mark. That's probably like 12 Wheaties out here. And you can see it as it's drying. That is the coolest. Alright guys, on to the next. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed that video. This was probably one of my best permissions so far. But just real quick, wanted to go over the good stuff. There is too much stuff to go over everything. A lot of the trash we just dumped or scrapped some of the trash metal, but take a look at some of this stuff. So to start, we'll start up here. I don't think this is a Tootsie, because it normally, Tootsies that I have found normally are stamped somewhere. This one is not. The wheels were dry rotted on the inside here, so there was wheels here. So if you know A, what make and model that would have been made after, and B, what toy company made that by chance, just drop it in the comments. I'd love to know. Next, we're going to have this, which I thought was really neat find. It says, patented February 13th, 1912. And it's got the diamond with the C in the middle of it for the logo. Made in USA. Up here, you can't see it from all the rust and everything, but it's got the city and state, which is a city of New York. And then on the back here, let me get it to focus. It says Sportsman's. So I know one of you guys out there know what this is off of. Cool old relic, though. for sure. I'm gonna get it cleaned up. You can see the date or the city up there. I think it says Charlottesville, New York. This here, I think, is just the end off of a old lipstick tube, because if you look, there's like a little reddish color here. But I thought it was neat because it had some engraving on the end of it, and I haven't been able to read exactly what it said. But, you know, just one of those cool little neat relics. Here, I've got 5 Wheaties from the 50s. Nothing too good, just some 57s, a couple, I think a 54. This is, from what I think, I believe this is just going to be like a peephole for a door. But with that edge, the way it is, I thought it was another coin. Oddly enough, all 4 of these Wheaties are from 1941. All of those there, and then all of these here are from 1944. And then to the goodies. First silver was a 1962. I think it's Philadelphia. Yeah, Philadelphia on that one, I do believe. I think the second silver, I think, was the Standing Liberty, but we'll show them in this order. 1943, real pretty. Any day you dig silver is a good day. And then the find of the trip, guys. This right here made me squeal like a little schoolgirl out there. Look at that, how beautiful that came out of the dirt. That is crazy. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful coin. You can still see the stars in her shield. There's a little bit of rub take place, but all the detail is there, thankfully. That's a beautiful coin. So, guys, I hope you enjoyed. We're probably going to be going out there again soon for another video, but we have some really, really cool permissions in the works. I'm working on some stuff that dates back to the 1850s during the Third Seminole War, so hopefully we can get some stuff rolling in that age bracket. So go down there and like or dislike this video. Either way, it's interaction, and I appreciate it both ways, guys. See you on the next one.